Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me just mute my YouTube. Boy, that cut up fast. Okay. We are ready to go here. I'm excited. We're going to be doing something fun today. Something fun and different. I've been wanting to paint on fabric for a very long time. And I did a little experiment yesterday while I was chatting to the lovely Miss Shannon with some of the rice paper. So I'll get into that in a minute as soon as a few more people are here. Hopefully everything's working. Looks like it is. And you'll have to bear with me because this isn't my regular computer. It is stuck doing updates and it wasn't ready in time for my live. So, hey Deanna. So hubby had to rush and get me another computer. So this is not my regular computer. So if I'm a little slow to type, that's why. Hi, Shannon. How are you guys this morning? It's a beautiful sunny day here. So I'm going to be using the heavy gel medium today. Yes, I love them. These are the rice papers. Again, another use for the rice papers today. I had a thought the other day, would I be able to put these on fabric? And the answer is yes. I did a little test yesterday with the rose rice paper. This one, I turned the image upside down. And then when it was dry, I rubbed off, there's still quite a bit on here, but some of the fibers on the back so you could see the image. And then this one, I just put down the right way, which is what I'm going to do today. But they're soft. They're not stiff. Like they're slightly stiff, but really just fine. What I'm going to be making is a tote bag. So I've got some muslin here, and I'm going to be putting some of the rice papers on it. And then I'm going to be using some fabric paints, and I'll just show you what I've got for fabric paints here. This one I got on Amazon. It's 12, and the brand is ADREE, Adri. Soft textile paint. If you want to get this off of Amazon, and I will show it to you. It looks like this, and you can see I've used it on occasion, but you get all these colors with it. Now the tubes are not very big, however, the paint is super runny in these, and I find that I don't use very much. So, you know, that's a plus. But the thing is, with colors, you can also mix your own colors, right? Like if I want purple, I'll just use pink and blue kind of thing, even though there's a little bit of purple in here. But so that's this one. So I have that one out. And then I have some Deco Art ones. And these are called So Soft. These ones. And I have a really nice glitter one. It's called Enchanted Shimmer by Americana. And it's very glittery and pretty. And then I've got a pink, a black, This one's called Indian Turquoise, and this one is very glittery. I put a little bit on some fabric yesterday, and it looks like this. Look at the glitter. So very, very glittery, big flakes of glitter. Whereas the white one, I don't know if you can see it there. There's two different whites on there. The Enchanted Shimmer is the first one, right there. And then I have another glitter, which I'll show you in a second. And then this one's called Peacock Teal. So it's a darker, because, you know, this is my favorite color. So those are the Deco Art ones. And Deco Art, of course, is always good. And then I've got some tulip ones here. This is a glitter one. And that one is this one right here. Hopefully you can see that right there. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know if it's showing up on camera or not, but anyway, that's this one. This one's diamond. So I would say that this one is more multicolored glitter, the Enchanted Shimmer, and this one's more silvery glitter, the diamond. That's the difference. And then I have metallics in silver, gold, and white. So that's what paints I've got. And I've had these for ages, of course. I got them with all purposes of, I'm going to do that right away. And guess what? I didn't. So, yeah. So I'm just using regular, ordinary muslin today. And the first thing we're going to do is probably put the images down with the rice paper. So I've cut two pieces of the muslin, equal sizes, because like I said, I want to make a tote bag. And I should probably cut all these little threads off of here because they're going to get really annoying. And I've kept them pretty long because I wanted to have some extra room around the edges for sewing. And so I'm going to put the images down. We're going to use this lovely lady as the main focal point. I may use some of these roses. I may fussy cut around them. We'll see. I may just use her. And then do some fabric painting around her with some of the paints. Just like kind of, you know, with just paintbrush. I'm not really going to use, I don't know if I'm going to use stamps or anything, or I may use a stencil. We'll see. I have that nice leaf, these nice leaf stencils from last time. So I may use those again. No, they weren't too bad. You know me, I don't buy anything too expensive. They were pretty good, really. I mean, it's been over a year since I bought them, so you know, I'm guessing this one here was probably about $18 or so. These ones were only $2.99 because I just took the price tag off this morning. The glitter was probably a bit more expensive because, yeah, $5.99 for this one. Price tag still on it. And the Deco Art ones I didn't pay for because I'm a Deco Art maker. So I get a box twice a year with yummy goodies in it. But Americana stuff is, this Deco Art's not expensive. These are probably a couple of bucks a piece as well. This was probably the most expensive, but there's all those colors in there, so that's probably why. So yeah, I mean, it's nice to have fabric paints in your stash just in case you want to do it sometime, but I'm kind of excited because I've decided that if it's been sitting here for a while, it's either going to get used now or it's going to get destashed because I have so much stuff just sitting here, and it's time for it to be used. It's time. All right, so let me cut her out, and we'll use one piece of fabric, not two. Which one's a little flatter? Probably this one. I should have probably ironed it, but hey ho. I'm not much for ironing. So I'm just going to cut her out. I like Deco Art too. All their stuff is always good. And it's easy to find everywhere. That's another good thing about Deco Art. You can get it anywhere. Most online stores will have Americana paints. But these ones are called So Soft. If you want to Google that and see if you can find it somewhere near you, Shannon. So yeah, she's going to be the focal point on our bag. Hopefully I can get that wrinkle out. Yeah, we'll be able to get that out. So, I'm using the Deco Art Media heavy gel. I don't know if the soft gel will work. I didn't try it. I only had this, so that's what we're doing. Did I put my paint towel? There it is. I was in a bit of a panic this morning because I didn't have a computer. Honestly, it's drama every week with my computer. All right, so what I did yesterday, and I'm just going to stick with what I did yesterday, was I painted like big globs of this on here, just straight on the fabric to soak into the fabric. I love just plain muslin, so how much wider do we have to go? Oh, we're getting there. A little bit more at the top. I love the gel medium. It's so great for so many things. Okay. Need a bit more down here. And I love these rice papers because they're much more sturdier than napkins, like I've said. And they go on nice and flat. So once you got it on there, you just go over it with the gel medium again. Not as thick as the bottom. Now, if you use Mod Podge, I would imagine, and Shannon, you can back me up here, it would make it much more stiffer. So I wouldn't recommend It's got a little wrinkle. There we go. I wouldn't recommend using Mod Podge for this. I have done it before and I found it to be much stiffer. Now, there might be a little wrinkle or two in this. Let's try and get those out. There we go. My cat is in my bedroom trying to get into my dresser. We have doors on the front of our dresser. And make sure your edges are down really good. Okay. I don't think I would, like I was saying, because I've done it before and it made it really super stiff. And although this is a little tiny bit, it's not as bad as Mod Podge. I think Mod Podge is more gluey than the gel medium. This is more, it's thinner and it's not as gluey, really, is the only way I can describe it. I will tell. Yeah, I just feel like it might. That's just how I feel about that. I just feel like the gel medium would be better. All right, so we're going to heat gun this. I mean, this is like something new for me, so we'll see how it turns out. I only did a little piece yesterday, so if we don't like this, I've got more rice paper. We can try something else. Yes, the white papers. Hi, Skipper. How are you? I got them from White Rose Crafts. It's White Rose Crafts USA, LLC, something like that. White Rose Crafts, www.whiterosecraftsllc.com. However, they are closed for the summer because they're migrating over to a new website. So they will be reopening in September. So when you do this with the gel, I would recommend drying the back because this is quite wet. Because of course it's soaked through the fabric. So I would really recommend you dry the back as well. You can feel how wet that is. This will take a minute. Nice to meet you, Skipper. If you go back and look on some of my other videos that I've been using the rice papers on, I did a full kind of overview of all the rice papers that I was sent. It's pretty dry. That's not a wet mark, I don't think. I think that's just the, it feels dry. Okay, we're probably good now. Now that side's wet again. Yeah, this might take a minute. Sticky. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that cool for a minute. Maybe I'll wave it around. Let it cool. Yeah, that feels pretty good. So you can see it's still fairly pliable. It feels like a t-shirt, you know. I want to age myself. Back in the day, we used to get iron-on t-shirt images. That's what it feels like. Anybody my age will know what that feels like. But yeah, that's what it feels like. Now, I don't know for washing what it would do. It'd be interesting to find out if it can be washed, like maybe hand washed or something. Because I know that the gel medium is pretty permanent. So, but yeah, that's just what that feels like, is one of those iron-on t-shirt images that we used to wear back in the day with our favorite bands on them. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to use this gold. That's what I want to do. I think I might use the gold and maybe some of those leaf stencils. I feel like I might do that. Okay, where's my stencil brush? There it is. Let's dry that. I have not used the gold yet, so maybe we should do a little test first. Let's use this side. As you can tell, I have never opened this. It's still got the plastic on it. Yeah, there has to be, you know, I may just wash this little piece here and see. But yeah, and then I'll let you guys know next week. But if it is washable, then that's great, because there's no stopping you from putting gel medium on anything. You could maybe put this on a t-shirt even, because honestly, that's just what that feels like, is a t-shirt. Iron-on t-shirt. All right, so I'm using the tulip. We're gonna just give it a little test. It's got a nice point on it. Oops. Probably should have shook that with the lid on. Way to go, Kim. Let's shake it. Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. Okay. We're going to go for it. I'm going to put a little bit on my mat here and use my stencil brush to kind of pounce it on. It'll be subtle, I think. Gonna need more than that. And these stencils are also from DecoArt, in case anyone's wondering. A little more. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty. Look at that. Me likey. Hopefully you can see that. That turned out nice. Take care, Skipper. Nice to meet you. That looks good. I really like that. Where's my other piece? My other stencil. Let's do this one. Oh, my squeaky old chair. Let's try this one. Should we stick with the gold or try the silver? What do you guys think? I feel like I want to stick with the gold. And we're also going to decorate it with lace and things like that. So cute. I think we'll do the little berries up here. Cute. Yeah, I like it. So let's dry that before we go any further. And I have used acrylic paints on fabric, and again, they are very stiff, so I wouldn't recommend using regular acrylic paint. Definitely fabric paint is what you need. Dried fast. Okay. Now I might do a few little scrollies with the gold. Maybe just freehand it a bit. Hopefully this works out okay. Let's get it started. Oops. Okay. May not be perfect, but hey. Come on, come out. over here. And then we'll change and use a different color. Okay, we'll dry that. Oh, thanks, Shannon. I like the gold. Okay, so now maybe we'll put some glitter in her bow and her hair with the diamond. And that's going to look white until it dries, and it'll dry clear with just the glitter. So it may look kind of funny till it dries. But we'll give her some glitter because, you know, she needs glitter. It's hard to see. These are leaves, I believe. Maybe we'll just do that. Trying not to get my hands in any of the paint here. Okay. And then up here, we'll put some of this glitter on top of the gold on the little berries. Okay, let's give that a bit of a dry. You can see here it's starting to fade, the white, and all that's left is the glitter. So it does dry clear, which is good to know. Okay. What next? Anybody got any ideas? I have some silver I could use. Could do more scrollies with the silver. If I can get the plastic off of it. Come on, plastic, get off. I like these little skinny tops on them. It does make it easy for writing and doing. I could do some words on here. How about that with the silver? Come on, silver, come down. Uh-oh. Is it clogged? Oh my goodness, it doesn't want to come out. Maybe it's clogged. Let me see. I got a pin here. These have been sitting for a while. Let's see here. There we go. It was clogged. Maybe we'll write some words. How about that? How about create? Try and get that blob off of there. Create. Maybe we'll put dream down here. Hopefully you can see. Let's put dream here. Oops. And put inspire over here. Come on. Maybe we'll put art right here. maybe we'll do some dots. There. I like little dots. Hey Jen, how are you? Oh, we missed you too. Good to see you. So that'll be the front of the bag. And I was kind of thinking maybe of doing something a little bit more colorful for the other side of the bag. I don't know. What do you guys think? Just going to put a little silver here just to make it look like a bit of a shadow. No. Don't put your finger in it, Kim. I am very good and having fun. Hope you are well. All right, heat gun. Well, good. I'm glad you're doing better. That's great, Jen. Okay, so that's basically what we have for the front of the bag. And I'll get it sewn this week. And I think on the back, I'm going to use these stencils just in the gold. So let me do that now. We'll set that aside to dry. And this will be the back of the bag. So let's get some of these, and maybe we'll do them in silver and gold this time. Let's do a silver one first. I can't wait to sew it together now. And then next week we'll decorate it with some vintage laces and stuff. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jen. I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. We're happy you're here. Okay. Yeah. Got stuck underneath the stencil. Okay. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Hopefully you can see that. Let's use up some of this. Silver. Okay, let me clean my brush. And then we'll do a bit of gold. Actually, I should probably dry that first. Let's dry that first. If I put gold on top of it, it might make mud. We don't want that. Pretty good. That dried quickly. Okay, so let's use the gold and we're going to overlap that slightly like that. maybe not too much, maybe like that. Need a bit more. Pretty, pretty. And then maybe we'll do another one this way in gold, coming that way. And that's really all I need for the back. Little more. You don't need a ton if you're using the stencil, and it dries a lot faster too. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Maybe we'll do this little gold leaf down here just to use up this little bit of paint right here. Oh, I didn't quite get it. But I've pulled the stencil off now. I don't want to do it, but that's okay. Alrighty. That's all we're going to do for the back. And then we will give that a dry. Alrighty. So that'll be the back of the bag. And then this will be the front. So let me see if I can kind of give you an idea what it will look like here. Let me just get this lined up here. Sort of even. So this will be the bag, right? Like that. And then that will be the front, and all this will be dry by next week, of course. And then we're going to add like vintage laces and lots of yummy things to this. Like, I cannot wait to add the laces. It'll be lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Look how pretty it's going to be. And then the back of the bag will be this. This will all be sewn. So it'll probably be about that big. And this will be sewn here. I might add a few little words or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that's basically going to be the bag. So next week it'll be all sewn, and then we'll decorate it with some laces. That's what we will do. Hi, Grace. How are you? So I'm very excited. I still have lots of the antique and vintage laces that Julianne sent me. So I think I'm going to be using a lot of these gorgeous antique laces on the bag here and little snippets. Look at it's just going to be beautiful. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited about that. Lene, yes. We're just finishing up, Lene. But you can go back and watch the replay. Let me just clean this little mess up here. That was fun. I haven't painted on fabric in years and years and years. And one week we're going to be doing some watercolor too, because I have a ton of watercolors that I need to use, and I love watercoloring. It's so fun and freeing. So next week will be part 2 of the bag, which I'm excited about. And I hope you are too. I think my camera might be zoomed in a little far. So there's the front of the bag, and we did all this painting and scrolly work and writing. And then that's going to be the back with just the stenciled paints. And then we're going to add the antique laces and decorate next week. So there'll be a part 2. It's going to be a tote bag, and I'll have to make a handle for the bag too. So that'll be exciting. And I may add some blings. You can see that this is drying now. The white's drying, and you're just going to be left with the glitter on her hair once that dries. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was something different. I have plans for the next few weeks, so doing lots of different stuff. Yes, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to sew it all up, put a handle on it. So yeah, I'm just going to let this dry for a day really, really well, and then I'll sew it up. So come back next Tuesday for part 2, and that's at 11:30 Eastern time. I'm not sure where you are Jen and Lene. And please don't forget to check out my Etsy. I have tons of new stuff in my Etsy. I have beautiful new flowers and laces. Just some gorgeous, gorgeous stuff just loaded in last week. And the link to that is in the description box underneath this video. So please go over and check out my Etsy and make sure you're subbed to everybody that's in the chat because we like that. I think you guys probably are. You're in North Carolina. I'm not sure if you're on the same. Are you on the Eastern time? You might be in the same time zone as me then. Thank you, Deanna. New York, Jen, you're on the same one then. I know I'm on the same as New York. Oh, thanks, sweetie. Yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff in there. The flowers are so beautiful. I haven't played with them. I've been forcing myself not to. Yeah, Shannon's 5 hours ahead of me. I know that. That's really the only one I know is UK is 5 hours ahead of me. And then the West Coast and the East Coast of Canada is like, I think an hour or 3 hours. West Coast might be 3 hours behind me. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked that. And I really hope that you'll come back next Tuesday when we finish up the bag and we use all the gorgeous antique laces. And I may dip into the new flowers in the store next week. We'll see. We'll see. I might, because there's some here that I'm eyeballing. And I got some beautiful new bridal appliques in there too. So I don't know. I might use one of those. We'll see. Anyway, that's it for today, my lovely friends. Thank you for being here, and thank you to Shannon and Deanna for being lovely mods as always. And I will see you guys next Tuesday at 11:30 Eastern. Take care, everybody. Bye.